Not everybody. Christ I am disciple here, aka Anson. Alright, this video is in response to one of my subscribers rolling through and talking certain things. So I'm going to be clear as day with all people on my channel. Now, this has nothing to do with me being a Christian. Not one damn thing. Anybody rolling up on my channel and y'all want to claim that I'm gay bashing or some kind of stuff with that because I said certain things that I stand by concerning people being gay, alright? I am not like the other bunch of people who just cower away, alright? I maintain my position. Y'all can label me a gay basher or whatever. I still will maintain my position. Alright? Don't roll up in here because the one thing you guys cannot argue with me on this. This is not an issue that can be debated. Okay? Give me one gay couple that can bear children. Any gay couple, man, woman, man, that can bear children. It's not natural. Okay? Now, it's natural for a man and a woman to come together, or male and female in animal kingdom or whatever. Okay? For the sexually reproductive animals and plants to form progeny, young ones. Okay? You cannot get that with same-sex couples. You just can't. All right? So it's not natural. So stop trying to rationalize it. Like I just told one of the subscribers, I'm going to leave your name alone. Okay? I don't put you on blast and all that. But as I told one of my subscribers, I'm going to be clear on this. All right? This is the age of 2020. So guess what? If you feel that you should have been female instead of male, okay, or you should have been male instead of female, okay, there's something called a sex change. You can do that now. All right? You save up your money if it's a priority. You don't have to live in prison anymore. You can change your gender, and then guess what you can do? Then you can go ahead and live the lifestyle. I'm going to be real graphic and blunt with people so you're going to understand. All right? I'm going to be graphic and blunt right now. So those of you who have kids and stuff, all right, might want to move away. Don't make that an excuse for the homosexual activity that you do. Okay? And I don't care if you say you're heterosexual and you're doing these things. They're just plain nasty. Okay? Taking it up the butthole is nasty. Whether you're the one giving it or you're the one receiving it, it's nasty. There's nothing natural about that. You can't have kids that way. Okay? If you a woman and there's another woman and you be grinding, y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna try and be too graphic right now. That is to say, both of y'all decide to rub up on each other. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay? That is nasty. I don't care how guys may be turned on by it. I don't care. It's nasty. Okay? You sexually kissing up on another person who is the same gender as you is nasty. Alright? Y'all can try and rationalize that shit how much you want. You gotta know what's right and what's wrong. Whether you doing it or not. Okay? I'm gonna put something to you guys so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. Okay? I'm gonna tell you something from. So, for me, I keep on telling people this over and over again. I struggled for years. Okay? For years. With pornography. It's not right. To this day, I still sometimes find myself doing it. It is not right. It's nasty. It's inappropriate. Okay? Just because I do it doesn't mean it makes it right. And we must not rationalize wrong things. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Okay? So, don't try to rationalize it. You're trying to stop doing that shit. Now, when you're a female, if you was a male, born a male, and you become a female, now guess what? You can do the natural thing. Because you don't have to take it up the butt. Or you don't have to give it up the butt. Because guess what? You're now female. If you was born female, and now you become a male. Guess what? You ain't got to do that no more, that nasty stuff. Right? So, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, when you guys come around trying to force other people to say that what you're doing is right, it ain't gonna work. And the victim mentality stuff and talking about gay bashing, it's not gonna work. Not with me. Okay? And I'm gonna keep the same way. Y'all can target me on YouTube. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. By now, you should know I don't care. I'll stand by what I say. Okay? And that's that. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. I separate the actions of people from who they are. All of us are children of God. All of us, have good things about ourselves. But you need to call a spade what it is. A spade is a spade. All right? You need to call a spade as a spade. Don't rationalize things. And a lot of y'all out here, when you find it so difficult to change from what you are, listen, man, I've been struggling with what I just told you guys about for 30-something years. Okay? 30-something years. That don't make it right. I tried to rationalize it too, once upon a time. You don't rationalize wrong things. You just don't do it. Okay? It's wrong. Period. It's wrong. When you start to rationalize wrong things, you're going to rationalize everything. You'll be sold out easy. You go with the wind easy. You have to have some kind of moral compass. And one of the things I learned way back is not to rationalize wrong things. That led me into a lot of problems. Okay? So I'm being as straight as I can with you guys. I'm not going to change my opinion. You're not going to make me change my opinion. And you're not going to silence me on this issue. And I don't care how much you guys might feel that it's popular or a lot of people are doing it or a lot of people are accepting it. I don't. Okay? Doesn't mean that I don't accept you as a person. Okay? I ain't going to do nothing to you. Okay? I do a lot of wrong things. I do a lot of wrong things. Y'all know I curse. Does that mean because I curse that y'all should accept it and it's the right thing, it's freedom of speech, therefore I can rationalize it and I can curse anybody out who I want? No. No. It's wrong. Period. And there are people who will come around and spin it and spin it and spin it to make it sound like it's right. It ain't right. Okay? Period. So let's put a standard down. Let's know at least what's right and what's wrong. Let's keep that at least clear in our minds. Then we know what we're shooting for. All right? Life isn't fair. People get born with all kinds of problems. Life isn't fair. All right? Some of the things we inherit from our families before us, and we didn't even know. But we have the ability to choose and decide, and therefore the buck ends with us. It don't end with nobody else. So don't try to project your problem onto somebody else. I shouldn't project my problems onto anybody either. All right? Let's be straight up and down. Let's not play games, and let's not try and rationalize things. Okay? Rationalization for what is clearly demarked as wrong or right, we shouldn't do that. Thank God for 2020. Now it's easier to do things and get things done to rectify some of the problems because of the technology we have now. All right? I'm going to catch you guys later. This is what you need. And I'm also known as Christ I Am Disciple. Okay? I talk boxing on one channel, and I also talk here movies, as well as I have Christian music and stuff, because I am a Christian music and stuff on it. I'm not a good Christian, so don't even try. I'm not a good Christian. Okay? Some of the things I do is just absolutely wrong, and I want to just let you guys know I'm aware of this. I'm trying to work on it. Okay? As much as I tell people you must know what's right and what's wrong, don't get it twisted. There's something called mercy and grace. So in spite of the things that you may do that is wrong, I get it. I get what you're coming from. It's hard to come out. One of the things in life I'm going to tell you guys is this. It's hard to come out of doing something wrong that you've done for many years. It ain't easy. Okay? I know, I have issues. It's not easy. But I'm going to tell you this. Sometimes just having people around you or encouraging. Sometimes the Lord, you know what? Let me read this piece of scripture I read this morning, because this is a good piece of scripture for you guys. See what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna turn this camera on this Bible here. I don't know if you can see this. You probably can. All right, Psalms 32. See, this the cool thing, man. See, life is so backward from it. I remember once. Anyway, let me just get to it. Psalms 32 says, "Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered." The cool thing about it is, we as human beings, man, we mess up all the time. I almost said the F-bomb. We mess up all the time. All the time. Okay? But if you believe in God, God is willing to forgive us every single time we mess up. And here's the cool part about it. It says, "Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord does not impute iniquity." What that means is, happy is the person who God does not look at as sinful or filled with sin, and in whose spirit there is no guile. That is, the person is not betrayed. They're not tricking themselves. They're not tricking themselves. They're not tricking other people. They know they screwed up. See, we focus on the wrong things in life. We always feel we need to be in the right. We always feel we need to get validated. And we always feel like we need to get somebody's approval to be accepted. We crave acceptance. We crave being heard. We crave expression. All right? These are fundamental things human beings all want. Okay? And what's happening in the LGBT community is they want to be accepted as normal people. Right? Which they are. You're normal people. All of y'all are normal people. All the people out here listening to my broadcast, y'all are all normal. We are all normal people, but we do some really crazy stuff. Maybe once we're not doing no crazy stuff, we look like normal people again. But then when we go and do the stuff, it's crazy. You think about it. But it's not always easy to see it because you're looking at yourself in a certain lens and you validated certain things. Anyway, God don't care. He forgive you. It don't matter the craziest stuff you ever done. You might have murdered somebody. He don't care. He will forgive you and you can wipe the slate clean. Wipe the slate clean. You look like you just a holy person in his eyes. He wiped it clean. He forgot about it. He willing to forgive you like that. That's what's so cool about God. And on top of that, he's willing to clear your mind and your conscience. You know one of the biggest fears we have? All of us. Which is why we try to rationalize. We be afraid that we go back and do the same stuff again and again and again and again. So what do? We put on a safety mechanism. We say, oh, shit, I gotta make this thing right because I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this shit. Sorry about the cursing. I understand. Trust me, I get it. It's hard. Seems damn near impossible. And sometimes it is. But God's got a contingency plan for you. He's willing to forgive you as many times as possible. Guess what? You was never going to make it to the kingdom or make it into heaven or be a good person. You was never going to be that unless Jesus stood in place for you and I. Does that mean we don't try to be good people? Does that mean that we don't try, we don't make the effort, or we don't point ourselves in the direction to try and stop the things that are bad that we're doing and try and reinforce the things that are good that we're doing? Absolutely not. We absolutely want to go in that direction. We don't want to go backwards. We don't want to. So, what this means is, I'm saying, and a lot of you people do a lot of good things. A lot of you people are beautiful shining lights. But with everything, there's always a dark side to us. You saw it in Wonder Woman. They got light and then they got dark. You got to choose if you want to go to the light or the darkness. All right? Everybody got a dark side to them. I have it too. We're all human beings. We're all running this race together. But it would be remiss of me to validate something that's wrong about you. But hey, let me say something though. let me say something. The beauty of people, and this is going to sound really weird, but I'm going to say it. What makes each individual, what makes each one of you beautiful, and as strange as it sounds, is the sum of your experiences. If you didn't have a dark side to you, you wouldn't be able to understand and empathize with other people. You'd probably be a self-righteous prick. Because you had no empathy for anybody. But because you're struggling with something that you're weak in, and everybody's got it, don't let nobody fool you. Because you're struggling with something that you're weak in, it humbles you. You realize you of yourself could never, ever completely be a good person. So, we're all in this thing together, no matter what. And even some of us who have overcome was once in this thing as well. So, I want to just mention in passing Kobe Bryant's death and his daughter. When I first heard it punched a hole in me because I haven't talked about it for the whole entire day online, neither in my boxing channel or this one. It punched a hole in me because the man was still alive and fervent and doing great things. And some of us, we haven't even accomplished the stuff that he has done and the good things that he was still continuing to do. He's gone and we're still here. I always think of my mom. She's gone. Really good lady. I always question it, because I'm a human being. I know I shouldn't, but why am I still here? Why am I still here? She's gone. I'm still here. Why have I been erased because I wasn't doing as much good as she was doing, and let her live on to do more good things, to be more meaningful to a lot more people? Can't answer that question. But what I can tell you is this. I hope that his passing makes us strive to be the best we possibly can be and to help as many people as possible. That's all I can say. I try to use this airwaves responsibly. Obviously not enough. I've been very irresponsible for the last year, especially after my mom's passing. But I want to be able to use it to inspire people and help people forward as well. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace to everybody. Peace in the Middle East. Peace all over the world. I hope you guys still got that love inside of you. And even if you do, try and let it out. I'm going to catch you guys later. It's 12 o'clock in the night. Peace.